everyone, it's Christian Boy here, back again with another video. Recently I've been able to gain the ability to now record on my Xbox One X, and now I'm going to show you guys, kind of take you through that process of how I record everything, how I set up, what equipment I use, the difference from when I was recording then to now. You know, then everything was free. But even then I had to buy like maybe one or two things, and this was like maybe like a headset, and I mean, probably that was really it. Everything else I had to find online. Even then, that wasn't really the best kind of setup. If you guys really want to get serious about you recording on YouTube or you streaming on Twitch or anything like that, you will actually have to buy some equipment. I think all in all, I spent maybe, I don't know, maybe like 300, 400 bucks, you know. It's just a one-time thing, you know, from whenever you go and start forward. So I'm going to be walking through the kind of different equipment I use, and everything will have a link in the description below, so if you'd like to buy it, you're able to. Again, this is just the equipment I use. This isn't necessarily what I recommend or any of the pros would recommend to you. And then this is just the setup that works for me, and the equipment I use that kind of works and flows well with me. So let me show you. First off, what we have is the HD60S here. So this I bought, I believe, for something like 300 bucks or something like that. And then obviously, right, it comes with the box, right? You have the actual Elgato, you have the HDMI port, and then you actually have the, I believe this goes to the computer. And then I'm going to show you how to set everything up. And then there's another HDMI too that goes, I believe, into your TV. And then I'm going to show you how to do all that though first. But that's just what it comes with. Just the Elgato itself, HDMI port for the out, and the HDMI port for the in. And then if you wanted the game chat, I don't think that's you necessarily need it, but that's just what you have. And then you do have the cable that goes to the computer. Okay, and the next thing I bought is just this little handy dandy little thing. This is obviously a multi USB port. It's not obviously, but it's a multi USB port thing that you can use. You just hook up the other end of the USB to your computer, and then you just have 4 multiple USB ports, because I was only able to have I only have 2 on my laptop, and then this just allows me to have more. So if I wanted to add a mouse or anything, or a mic or webcam or something, then I could do that. And then next I have the Tonor TC777 or 77 or 777, dear Lord. Microphone. This is just a USB microphone. People have gotten the Snowball or the Yeti. This is just one that I recommend. This one was, oh man, I don't even remember. I think, oh my gosh, maybe like 50 or 60 bucks. And it's actually not too bad for recording. It kind of picks up my, so if I'm like playing, like if I'm really, what's the word? If just, the button mashing on my controller picks that up a little bit, and I just don't really have necessarily a good setup in terms of having that mic close to me so that it's only able to hear my voice and not everything in the background. But it still works pretty fine. And then the next thing I have is this Ioboco stream webcam, and this one actually isn't too bad. I got this one for I think 70 bucks or 80 bucks. There was the Logitech one that was like for 100 that I wanted, but they didn't have it at the time, so I ended up going with this. And then this one itself isn't even that bad. It's a USB webcam too, and it has a little little thing right there if you wanna just, it's like a ring light. So instead of you having like an actual ring light, the ring light is around here. You just press it. You have the high, you have the low, medium, and then high. And then I use that on sometimes when I'm recording in the night. And then like the most I use it for is at high and medium. Sometimes medium if it's a little light out, and then high because it gets dark within the room that I'm playing in. So this is just all the equipment that I use, and then now we're going to transition into the computer so I can show you all the editing equipment, all the stuff I use for my screenshots and my intros and everything like that. So we're gonna switch over. So we are now going, obviously we're on the computer, so I'm sorry for maybe that, no, because then it looks so dark. What the heck? If I just, oh, okay. It looks weird. Okay, but you're gonna have to deal with the glare. So what we're gonna have to go through and discuss is what I use everything. So if you see my mouse here, right, I have the Elgato HD the program here. I have the SoundCloud. I don't know what this is. We're gonna get rid of that. And then Bandicam is just for the sake of me having it on the computer so you guys are able to see that. I use that, but I don't use that to record anymore. If you guys want to use that, this is just if you want to show something on screen. It's something free too. I use OBS, although I don't use it a whole lot. I use Windows Movie Maker. So this is a discontinued program. I'm going to leave links down below. And then Blender, you can use it. There's some old stuff that I have been able to, so like 2016, 15, 16, 17, I have been able to use some intros, not all of it. And then I have a place for like YouTube music, so this is like where I download, no copyright sound, and then any other free music that you're able to use. And I have different folders here. I have a shortcut for my videos from my Elgato, so I can just pick it up from there. And then screenshots, if I have a screenshot that I'm taking off the screen and then putting it there. And then I have where all my videos go is uploads. So this is just where I have all my recording. So this is say I play Fallout 4 or something, and then I have that recording. That file automatically goes to that folder. And then I have YouTube intros, and that's just what I use for it. So right off the bat, we're just gonna start doing we're gonna go to logos. So this one that I use is called flamingtext.com. So this is completely free. So this is just what I use for like text. If you guys ever see like part 4, part 1, or like Doom part 1 or something. So you just go to it, and so it's just flamingtext.com, right? And let's just say you like this particular logo or style. So you can just edit logo, right? And you just say, let's just say, so anyways, let's just say you like this, right? Doom part 1, right? So obviously you can whatever you want to do to this. You can add a pattern if you'd like, seeing it changes, right? You can add different colors if you'd like, a shadow. So if you want like a reflection, you could do that. Or if you want to drop, you could have that. And then the background, I don't like to use solid color because then it just looks a little weird. And I like transparent. So this is, if you ever seen, so you see those dotted lines, that just what allows me to put it over the image that I have, so it just doesn't obscure whatever that part of the logo is, right? So then let's just say I like that one. You can go next. Obviously it just says premium, but that doesn't really matter. So you can't buy the logo. I don't know why you'd want to do that. All you gotta do, it just leaves a tiny little watermark that no one can see, and you just go download, right? Obviously it just tells me, hey, where do you want to save it to, and then it'll just open, but I don't really need that. And then you just have it here, and then if you were to open it, all right, let's just open it. If it comes up, it just shows you like that, right? So then all you got to do is then just put it, I'm just gonna leave it on my desktop just so you guys can see. And then we're gonna go, so let's say we wanted then to edit something we already have, right? So then we go here, and this is just called let me see, it's called Pixlr HTTP, oh my goodness, it's pixlr.com. So you type in PIXLR and then .com. That's what that will come up. This is what I use to just edit my photos. So if I just to use as the thumbnail. So let's just say, so I already have one here just to show you guys. So I did try to edit this before. So let's just say, hey, you wanted it just says Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's just me messing around. So let's just say, hey, this is what you wanted, right? So then all you got to do is, oh my gosh, where is it? So then you got to go down here, add image, right? And then it's going to tell you, right, browse URL. So you can't really see, I'm sorry. And then stock, so it's just right up here. If you see my mouse, it's just right down below there. And then it's going to say file name, right? So then all you got to do is, I don't want to go to screenshots because it's on my desktop. So you go to desktop and then you find where it is. And then it's just right there, Coolage, and then you just want to add the current layer. So then if you do see that, you just can see it right here, right? So this is what allows you to put it. You can, you know, you can put it there, right? Leave it, boom. You just want to put it on the side. If you want to put it in the corner, you know, you can do that, boom. And then you have it right there, right? Now that that's now that you have that there, right, now what do you want to do with it? Now you want to go to save, because now you want what? You want to name it, and then what do you want it as high? You want a JPEG, a PNG, PXE. If you want the image length, the height, or whatever, you just download, and then it'll tell you what you want it to download to, and it'll just open automatically, right? And so then it tells you right there, hey, boom, that's what it looks like, and this is what it has, right? Obviously, if you need to cut down the proportions, you can. I don't know how to specifically do that. I would just assume you could just crop it and then just save the, the file. So then you have that, boom, you're ready, right? Obviously, then you go, you can leave it, boom, and then you just have it right there, right? There it is. I should actually add another file, speaking of. Just be able to, let's go YouTube things. I already have one, duh. Oh, that's right, because that's where all my other stuff goes. That's funny. Okay, yeah, screenshots, so I just have it all down there. But anyways, so and that's where you just have everything. That's where you can save all your creations and whatnot. So that's just the program I use to edit my photos, and then to download it for free. That's what I have. And then if you want to say download some music from YouTube, so let's just go here. We'll go NCS music, just something random. I go into copyright sound. Oh no, wait, actually we found a good one. They have popular, don't they? Yeah. So let's just go fade, right? That's a little loud. But let's say you wanted this one, right? So you just then go here, you just use the YouTube URL, and then you just look up one. It doesn't matter, there's thousands. And you just look YouTube to MP3, and then we'll just copy that URL, and then we'll just paste, right, convert. And then, it'll check, you'll say this is the video, blah, 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 you download it, right, obviously, all pretty self-explanatory. And then once it's downloaded, I just put in my file the YouTube music, and that's just what allows me to just, use any audio or anything that I have from there. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And then the hard part right here is just Panzoid. This is this is the one thing I really love to use on just any of my my intros and outros. So there's like tons of them that you can see. So we'll just find a pretty decent one here. Or let's actually, because you should actually type into, let's go rap, sure. I don't know why that came out weird. Rap. So then you have that, right? It gives you just different ones, right? Let's do this one, okay? And then it just says, nice rap intro, whatever. Open in Clipmaker. So you can just open in Clipmaker. And this is a totally different program. This is from also Panzoid as well. This, you don't have to download anything, right? So you come to the screen, what do you do? So you click the little eye icon. This is just for you to view, and then we can just see it right here. Right, and so that's just what allows you. I don't really like that one. We're gonna go to this one instead because it doesn't have text. But okay, or actually this one's actually not too bad because I already have this intro. So you have this one, right? So you just click the eye icon, and then you can just. So then you have that, right? So then you're able to use that, and you have all that going on right there, right? So then what do you do now? So you can go on the left side. Obviously you can't really see, but a little bit, but that left icon right there, and then it just says, you know, video resolution, what do you want it at? I like it at 60 just because that's what it is. And then you can add the length if you want, and then you go to the little square icon right here. It says objects, and this is going to tell you text, and then you just want to click on it, and then you're just going to edit the text to whatever you want. So obviously you're just going to edit mine in there, and you just press enter. And then this isn't for all of them, because certain ones have more text boxes, or they have individual letters that are text boxes. So you have to go look at every single text. You have to go through and look, see, this is, it says text, and then it'll just say the same thing. You just gotta put in, you know, your name or whatever, you know. It's because sometimes it has, the text have different layers, so you need to add all of them. And then obviously you can run it through, play it, and then see if it, you know, works out. And then, you know, if we just play it through, it says my name right there, so boom, now you know that that's doing okay, right? And you have the little music icon, so then this allows you, it says audio track, you know, audio file. If you want to set the audio file at a certain point, and then start offset seconds, that just means at what point do you want to start, you know, the music to be playing. And then this is just allows you to say, hey, if you have like Faded, you know, by Alan Walker, let's say, obviously the beat drop doesn't start like 2 seconds, right? It starts at like 60, 70, or 80 seconds or whatever, right? So then you're able to then adjust at what point you want the music to start, right? And then you can have the volume fade in or out. You can, you know, you can fade into this point and then come out at that point, you know, whatever. And then you have the mode, you know, here that it says, hey, you want to download your video. It says mode balanced, you know, good quality, fast render, good quality, or extreme quality. I like good quality just because it allows you, it's not too slow and it's not too fast. It usually takes like 2 to 3 minutes, so it's not too bad, right? And this says MKV and WBM, and then what I recommend is for you to use the MKV. I haven't used the other one just because I don't really know what it's like. And then you just start video rendering, and then it'll just start rendering. It'll say 2-3 minutes, you know, and it'll say after that download, and then you just download it, and then you save it, and then it'll just put it on, you know, your file, and then you just drag it from downloads, boom, put it, and then put it into you know, my YouTube intros that I have all the different ones here, and then, you know, that's that. And then you can just go, you know, through all of this, and then you just look up through all the different intros, outros. This is all completely free, so if you're wanting to use that, you know, you can use it. So yeah, guys, this is just really the kind of things that I use, you know, the logo designs if you want to use it, you know, the photo editor that I use for screenshots, anything else, and then for YouTube, the MP3, that's just what I use for music, and then Panzoid, what I showed you right now, and then, you know, what I use to edit my videos is Windows Movie Maker, you know, the different files. Blender, I don't really use a whole lot, and then, you know, you just have the other things. Krita, you know, I don't use it, but I mean, if you want to, you can. You know, and then, you know, I showed you all the web videos and stuff, and then I'm gonna go, I don't really know if I have to show you no, I don't have to show you an in-depth bit, because I want you guys to be able to do this yourselves, you know, kind of experiment and do with yourselves. You know, I will put links down in the description for all the websites that I have, and then a tutorial on where you can find Windows Movie Maker, if you guys want to use that, or, you know, anything. I specifically like that program because that's what I use initially, and I know how to use it completely, so that's just what I use, and that's what I just like to use. So yeah, anyways, you guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, you know, just comment down below, or if you're just having troubles, you know, just let me know. I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Anyways, thank you guys. I hope this helped you in some way, kind of get starting off to YouTube. I know there is a completely free way to be able to do this, but you know, a Bandicam is just one way, you know. And then if you have a, you know, already a webcam installed in your computer, then boom, you know, you're already started right away. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you for all your support, and this is also a welcome back after many years for me. So after this, you'll be able to see many other videos coming soon. So anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate everything you guys have done for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.